What if everything you've been told about motivation is wrong? Forget inspiration boards, pep talks, and that magical aha moment you've been waiting for. According to Jeff Haden in the motivation myth, motivation isn't the spark that ignites your journey, it's the result of consistent action. Yes, you've read that right. Motivation isn't what gets you started. It's what keeps you going. In this summary, we'll uncover the myth that has kept so many stuck in a cycle of frustration, explain why small wins trump big dreams, and dive into the step-by-step strategies that will help you achieve extraordinary results without relying on fleeting bursts of inspiration. If you've ever struggled to stay on track, this is for you. Lessons from the motivation myth. 1. Motivation isn't the starting line, it's the finish line. Imagine this. You're waiting for that magical burst of energy to start your fitness journey or write your dream book. Sound familiar? Here's the truth: motivation doesn't appear out of nowhere. Instead, it's the byproduct of progress. When you take small, deliberate steps toward your goal, the sense of accomplishment fuels your motivation to keep going. Jeff Haden calls this the progress principle. Start by setting ridiculously small goals. For instance, commit to writing 100 words a day. As you rack up those wins, you'll notice a snowball effect. Motivation grows as you do. 2. Fall in love with the process, not the goal. Here's a game changer. The goal is important, but it's the process that will get you there. If you focus solely on the end result, you're likely to burn out. Instead, shift your focus to mastering the daily habits that lead to success. Take professional athletes as an example. They don't wake up every day obsessed with winning a championship. Instead, they obsess over perfecting their craft training, practicing, and refining because they know the results will follow. Create a process you enjoy. If you hate running, don't run. Dance, bike, or hike instead. When the process feels good, consistency becomes effortless. 3. Small wins create big momentum. Here's a powerful story. A sales manager wanted to motivate his team to hit an ambitious revenue target. Instead of focusing on the final number, he encouraged them to celebrate small victories like booking a single meeting or making 5 follow-up calls daily. By the end of the quarter, they surpassed their goal. Why? Because small wins boost confidence and build momentum. Haden emphasizes breaking goals into bite-sized pieces. Want to save $10,000? Start by setting aside $10 a day. Each small win pushes you closer to the bigger prize. 4. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. Picture this. You don't feel like working out, but you drag yourself to the gym. 10 minutes in, you feel unstoppable. That's the power of action. Haden argues that action, even when you don't feel like it, creates the momentum needed to sustain motivation. Build a starting ritual to reduce resistance. For example, if you want to exercise in the morning, lay out your workout clothes the night before. This small action lowers the barrier and gets you moving. 5. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress. Jeff Haden doesn't mince words. Perfectionism kills motivation. Why? Because it paralyzes you. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment or crafting a flawless plan, start messy. Your early efforts won't be perfect, but they'll pave the way for improvement. Consider authors like J.K. Rowling, who started writing Harry Potter on scraps of paper during her lunch breaks. If she had waited for the perfect conditions, the series might never have existed. 6. Measure backward, not forward. Most people measure success by how far they still have to go. Haden flips this on its head. Measure backward. Reflect on how far you've come. not how far you still need to go. This perspective fuels gratitude and boosts morale. If your goal is to lose 20 pounds and you've already lost 5, focus on celebrating that milestone instead of lamenting the 15 pounds. Left 7. Surround yourself with accountability partners. Motivation thrives in the right environment. Haden suggests finding people who will hold you accountable and celebrate your wins. Whether it's a workout buddy, a mastermind group, or an online community, having support keeps you on track. 8. Detach emotionally from failure. Failure isn't the end. It's a stepping stone. Jeff Haden highlights the importance of viewing failure as feedback, not as a personal flaw. The most successful people don't let setbacks derail them. They learn, adapt, and keep going. When faced with failure, ask yourself, what's the lesson here? Instead of wallowing, channel that energy into your next move. 9. Embrace the compound effect of consistency. Finally, the secret sauce to motivation is consistency. Small, consistent actions compound over time to create extraordinary results. Think of it like planting a tree. Daily watering might seem insignificant, but over time, you'll have a towering oak. A writer who committed to writing just 1 page a day had a completed novel in a year. 10. Visualize. Success through daily affirmations. One of the most overlooked tools for staying motivated is visualization. Jeff Haden suggests creating a mental image of your success, not just the end goal, but the steps you'll take to achieve it. Daily affirmations can reinforce this vision, anchoring you to your purpose and helping you stay focused. Olympic athletes often visualize themselves crossing the finish line or nailing the perfect routine down to the smallest details. This technique primes their minds and bodies for success. Similarly, picture yourself hitting that milestone, whether it's finishing a project, running a marathon, or delivering a stellar presentation. Write down 1 affirmation each day that aligns with your goal. For example, I am capable of completing this project step by step. 11. Leverage the power of gratitude to fuel motivation. Gratitude is more than a feel-good practice, it's a powerful motivator. Haden emphasizes the importance of appreciating the progress you've made and the resources you have. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's possible, reinforcing a positive mindset that drives consistent action. A busy entrepreneur began ending each day by writing down 3 things she was grateful for, such as a supportive team or a productive morning. This habit not only improved her mood, but also reignited her drive to tackle challenges with renewed energy. Keep a gratitude journal to remind yourself of how far you've come and to stay motivated through the ups and downs. Conclusion. Motivation isn't a magical force reserved for the lucky few. It's a skill you can cultivate by taking deliberate action, celebrating small wins, and staying consistent. The motivation myth shatters the illusion that you need to feel inspired to succeed. Instead, it empowers you to create your own momentum and achieve your biggest dreams 1 small step at a time. Now it's your turn. What small action will you take today to start your journey? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're ready to dive deeper, grab your copy of The Motivation Myth and start building the life you've always envisioned.